So anyway, I was waiting till those church bells died down. Now I'm gonna go to the back of the building to do my talk. And this is from the location Cholula. Anyway, and this is about 45 minutes outside Puebla, Cholula. It's got a beautiful view on top of this church, and I think it's pretty quiet over here. So I can sit down and do my talk, or maybe I'll just stand and do my talk. Okay, the title of this talk is Life is About Protection, Insurance, and Safeguarding Yourself from Dozens of Harms. And since childhood, we are taught these warnings that I'm about to go over, especially for girls. Okay, here they are. Buy life insurance. Get a fire extinguisher. Use non-slip surfaces in the bathroom. Use condoms for safety. Get security cameras in your house. Limit sugar and caffeine. Wash your hands to prevent spreading germs. Buy a car with airbags. Use a face mask if you have a virus. Use seat belts and harnesses. Don't use a hairdryer near water. Use deadbolt locks in your hotel room. Women should carry pepper spray to ward off bad men. Use insect repellent to protect from ticks and mosquitoes. Don't walk in the dark at night, especially for women. Use safety goggles. Use contraceptives to prevent pregnancy. Use earplugs at loud concerts and when mowing the lawn. Put your emergency brake on when parking uphill. Buy a house generator for power outages. Stock up on food and water during snowstorms. Go to first aid classes and fire drills. Eat well-cooked foods to kill bacteria. Keep a spare tire in your trunk. Keep your wallet close to you to protect from theft. Get vaccines to protect you from disease. Get annual blood tests to check for diabetes and high cholesterol. Check for carbon monoxide in your house. Stay away from secondhand smoke. Don't talk to strangers. Use a life preserver when you are on a boat. Buy security cameras for your home. Don't leave your car running in the garage. Life has so many things to protect from. This is not a safe place at all. So that's the end of my talk. I'm just going to taper off for some more video footage of this church in Cholula. And there's some pyramids below. I had to climb up a long way. After this series of steps, there was actually a ramp. So it was a little bit strenuous. But it's really, really pretty. From the bottom of the hill, and if you'll stay with me, I'll get that image in a minute. The angle of these steps is really, really hard to walk down on. See how they're like tilted down? It's almost like a ramp and steps at the same time. But it sure is a lot easier going down than it was coming up. Traveling is very tiring. Yeah, I took a taxi cab to get here, and there's a lot of costs associated with travel. And for those who do follow me on my channel, I'm going to look into posting a PayPal donation box for those of you who would like to contribute to compensate me for the footage and the electronic use, the data use, and expenses and my time. There's a grasshopper there. So I do spend a lot of my time producing these videos. This particular video, here's the paper, and I typed it out and printed it. And there's a lot of expenses that people aren't aware of. So this endeavor is not free for me. Nothing is free. And I do it from the heart. I've never made a dime from YouTube. I've never been compensated at all for my videos, and it's actually costed me dearly. I think one time I was filming something and broke a cell phone, and there's a little squirrel down there. So I've shattered my screen several times. I've gone through many electronics and data usage. When I first started filming for my channel, data usage was very expensive. And I remember coming back from one vacation, I think it was Mexico, and there was like a $400 bill for cellular coverage, but that was the only way that I could, manage to take videos and post, and it's a lot of work. Creating the tags and the descriptions and the titles is very costly in time. There's a lot of secretarial work, if you will. on my personal website, childfreediane.com, there is a PayPal button, and that you can contribute. You can donate, you know, anything that you wish. So I'll get a frontal view of these pyramids. Watching a video is a lot less stressful than taking a vacation, I'll tell you that much. I really appreciate travel videos because you save a lot of headaches and expense and frustration. Sometimes on vacation, you'll give a taxi driver an address, and would you believe they can't find it, and they've driven around 30 minutes or half, you know, 3/4 of an hour, and, you know, they still expect payment. It's absolutely ridiculous. The quote English speaking taxi driver I have now has made so many mistakes, and you know, I'm in a very premium hotel, and he was this particular driver was summoned because he spoke English, but his English is not very good. And when you're on vacation and when you expect you know, premium service, and you're paying for premium service, and when you're looking for a location and you have a limited time to do that because you are on vacation, it's extremely frustrating because, you know, they're exploiting your time. I wish I could see everything that I want to see on video, because I would never travel if I could see the particular items that I want to see and the culture. I would rather plug in, you know, plug in a tape or a DVD or listen to something, anything other than traveling, because the stresses in airports and with travel and language barriers and with, you know, monetary issues. You know, I know the monetary denominations. I know that, you know, the transference between dollars and pesos. However, you know, acquiring those pesos is, you know, another feat. It's not easy carrying cash around. I'd prefer to spend credit card. However, most foreign countries, especially third worlds, do not accept Visas and MasterCards freely. I don't think I've ever spoken yet about the frustrations of travel. But, you know, I gave you a few reasons why I find it very stressful to travel. I find it extremely stressful, actually. And every time I come back from a trip, I'm like, I don't want to do that again. I mean, yeah, I really take a beating after, you know, a trip. And then you come home and you have stacks of mail to go through, stacks of email, And then there's downloading of videos because you don't have great Wi-Fi in your hotel, or you don't have cellular, or you're completely tired, or, you know, whatever. And then you have to unpack the suitcase, you have to clean all your clothes, and you know, answer your voicemails at home. So that's the truth of traveling, isn't it? So anyway, thanks for watching my video of Cholula. This is San Pedro Cholula, and the church and the pyramids.